Hey guys, Sunday 24th of August. I'm looking a bit dishevelled, due for a bit of a trim, but got a bit of sun at the moment, so forecast is basically for rain all day. So let's do a quick bit of a walk around and show you guys the backyard and where everything's at. Start in the garage. There's our water tanks, but this is basically a flower bed. Has some herbs in it, parsley, some golden potted peas, garnet trellis, but poppies, marigolds. This bed doesn't get too much sun in winter, but yeah, just try and keep easy to pick herbs. 'Cause it's right next to the back door, so yeah, with lots of greens, endives, pink celery, silver beet, and some herbs at the top here. Geez, that sun really comes through. Dill, lemon verbena, thyme. Let's get away from that sun coming through, but there's an olive in a pot that I've had in there for ages. Yeah, stuff that kind of needs to go on the ground, but a couple of these with my massive rebate pickup here that government says is a peanut tree, native peanut tree. It's a Gumby native tree. It does produce kind of like apricot like fruits, but they're not really super edible. So yeah, finger lime starting to flower. Blueberries starting to flower as well. Patio lime. The citrus would obviously drop a lot of their fruits that the plant can't sustain. Lots of greens, just general greens, herbs. It's a dwarf hog plum. I've got quite a lot of eugenias. Grammy charmer, which needs to go on the ground. There's that's a miracle fruit. That is a black star petunga. Yeah, need to find room for those. But yeah, this is basically the grow bag area. This will eventually get replaced with some more in-ground, with some more beds, but for now it's grow bags. Seeds starting for spring and summer. A whole bunch of stuff. This tray's all flowers and herbs. Mix of stuff in that one. Capsicums and chilies in that one. And again, more flowers in that one. Sweet potato and grow bags. More potted up flowers, borage. Rhubarb at the back there. Yeah, spring onions, dill, more mint varieties. All the bok choy's gonna flower and seed now, but it's alright. These red cabbages are due to get picked. That one's a little overdone, but yeah, that one can get picked now. So quite a lot of nice red cabbage. Yeah, already picked a few of the smaller green ones already. Lots of coriander, lettuce varieties. Somehow there was a potato in here. A few potatoes apparently. It's an Atherton raspberry, so a native Australian raspberry. That's not going to get planted in the ground. They take over. So yeah, that can stay in the pot. That is a Silver Princess native eucalyptus. Yeah, lots of greens. Been picking away at this stuff all winter, definitely no shortage, which has been great. Lots of herbs. There's another nice sized cabbage. Different berry varieties. There's a longanberry there, there's a loganberry there, I think there's a raspberry in that one. Weeds and dill. There's an eggplant already coming on here. So the eggplant's already fruiting. Coriander, plenty, and yeah, lots of lettuce. This pineapple should hold on and bounce back in spring. That one might be struggling, but ginger dying back, probably get picked. Peas, they're good. Little makeshift TP trellis for the peas. More stuff that needs to go in the ground. These are red onions. Manuka shrubs. Mostly just flowering bee attractants. A couple of different fig varieties. Hopefully grow them up and yeah, grow some cuttings and do some grafting with those. So black coronata, Peter Good, and I cannot remember what I got. Oh, Dan. That's right. So I picked all these all up from I'm blanking on the name, but the nursery next to Good Life Soils up north. I need to fix these up the trellis. They've all gone a bit dishevelled in the wind and rain recently, but tomatoes potted up. More peas. Oh, good. This bed's looking a little empty because I just pulled out 2 cauliflowers this weekend. So, but lots of self-seeded tomatoes already in here. This bed was all cherry tomatoes last season, so I'll grow those up the trellis again. Who's that sun? Spinach varieties. Kale was not doing too well because it was getting blocked out by the cauliflowers, but you can already see bok choy, eggplant already growing. Onions. Yeah, this bed will get planted out a bit more. With some more spring crops. This bed is just full greenery. Then bok choy going to flower. Lettuce is popping up. Carrots. English spinach. More English spinach. There's lettuces hiding in there. Yeah. More peas on the trellis. This trellis is getting a bit. So the peas are getting a bit diseased, but it's still producing really well, so that's alright. Just some generic mesclun mix that I sowed in here. Marigolds, some flowers. I think there's like blue coneflower, ageratum. Yeah. But yeah, bed's absolutely packed at the moment. Red salvia. Potatoes. Some zinnia and calendulas down there. Potatoes, more tomatoes potted up. You can see some of these are already flowering at the moment. Potatoes. Calendula seedlings. More potatoes. Really shouldn't have probably put poppies in here, but I did. So I've kind of drowned out the garlic, but there's also like some marigolds and stuff in here. But this is just a garlic bed with the occasional weed. Yeah, so that's alright. I've got plenty of garlic everywhere else. So this bed again, more greens. An extra couple more broccolis that got put in here because the first lot's already done. Silver beet, lettuces, plenty of dill. You can never have enough dill. It's a gorgeous herb, and the flowers are great. Yum. More lettuces. A few empty spots that I need to fill in, but oh yeah, garlic throughout here. More broccoli. It's going to flower. I'm sure, right? So I'll probably pull this out soon and replace it with some more spring crops. Alyssum, garlic, some comfrey in here. More lettuce varieties. So this is the starting of the food foresty section of the backyard. So lots of fruit trees, crammed close together. Yeah, some overstory plants. So deciduous, I can't remember the tree, but it's a leguminous. So chop and drop kind of thing. So got one here and another type over there, but yeah, to be that shade in summer and obviously deciduous in winter, so let the light in. Got a little pond down here, so there's half a dozen or so pygmy perch in here. We do get frogs as well, so pygmy perch are native and they are frog friendly, so this is a work in progress. It's got bricks around the outside for the moment, but yeah, trying to build up the plants, and we'll do some more kind of rocks around the outside and the like, but just wanted some water in the garden, so I almost kill every single black sapote I have, but this one's survived through summer. Got some weed and comfrey tea there, warrigal greens that'll spread along the ground. Got some in-ground potatoes. I've got potatoes everywhere, you'll see that as we go along, but yeah. Papaya, some volunteer marigolds, rhubarb that I planted, Shatoot mulberry, so you can see the fruit starting to come through there. This is a fig given to me by the neighbours, and a lemon drop mangosteen as well, which I need to find a home for. I'm going to absolutely forget what all these are, but you can see it's starting to flower. I can't remember if this is the Suriname cherry or the other one over there, but they're all like kind of Brazilian Eugenia or kind of cherry varieties. South American kind of trees. More potatoes, not rhubarb. This is a bamboo mango. On this side, nectarine. So white satin nectarine. You can already see it's starting to flower and set fruit. A couple of peaches, Florida gold, and I guess tropic snow. Yeah, tropic snow. So obviously these are year one, but planted pretty close together, so we're going to keep these tightly pruned. Comfrey that's holding on. This is a pink guava. More potatoes, as I said earlier. Potatoes everywhere. Speaking of more potatoes in ground here, marigold volunteers, a acerola Barbados cherry. This is it's double grafted Nashi Asian pear, so 2 Nashi varieties. Seedless Eureka lemon coming into flower. We'll see if I end up keeping this here or not. I might. More potatoes, warrigal greens. Like I said before, I get this one and the other one mixed up all the time, so another fruiting tree. This lime tree was already here when we moved in, bought the place. It's the it's the sour orange lime. Totally blanking on the name, but cross. I'll show you the fruit. So I get spiked, but did get hit by fruit fly this year. These mushrooms, very good. A couple of artichokes on there, and another one over here. These were 50 cent bargain bins in the bargain bin at the green shed, so I bought 3 and 2 have held on, so that's good. They bounced back over winter. This whole area is kind of green manure crop was kind of grown and kind of chopped in and raked into the soil, and along with all the weeds. But yeah, lots of kind of volunteer tomato plants. Put these little stepping stones and stepping wood blocks in yesterday, so I'm glad I did. But say KP mango, Kensington pride. Do hate this plant, but it flowers gorgeously, but it's just so damn spiky. Yeah, I'm getting rained on. But pomegranate, more volunteer tomatoes. The second batch of, well, probably 4th batch of broccoli. I've put in, and tomatoes and calendula and lettuce through there. With a summer shower coming through. Grapefruit almost ready. More in-ground potatoes, amaranth. They've self-seeded. This passion fruit struggled last year because it got whacked by the sun, but should basically fill up this trellis this year. And mulberry, so just the standard kind of normal one. There's another plum tree in the background that was a stump when we moved in, and it does actually produce fruit. I just got no idea what it is. So, and the compost bay's over there. There's chickens are hiding from the rain. But another one of those kind of leguminous, deciduous trees. It hasn't really died back, but I need to hold it, support it a bit better. But it's a Tipuana tipu, so we'll be chop and drop and shade, as I said before. This is a blood orange, so need to support that a bit better. But putting on flowers, more potatoes, as I said before. Plenty of volunteer marigolds. It's a Giro persimmon. This is a Satsuma plum, white guava, Thai basil. So this was also already here when we moved in, but seeing flowers prolifically all year long. It's gorgeous. Let me give it a bit cut back. You can see passion fruit coming through the lemon tree. This is a pomegranate I need to find a home for. Lemon tree. I have picked already so many lemons off this, and it's already packed. I mean, you can still see the weight of the lemons under here, but parsley, gorgeous. This is a Mariposa plum, Feijoa, and I always say it's a nectarine, but it's an apricot. I always forget what it is, but apricot hasn't produced any fruit yet. One of the first trees we put in here and hasn't produced any fruit. The passion fruit is doing really well. Nice size passion fruit. This was the Sunshine Special. So the WA suited variety. It's not a grafted variety, it's seed grown, so it's not gonna take over with its rootstock and shoots. But yeah, it's gone crazy along the tensioned wire trellis. Bananas, so red Dakar. One of the other ones, a dwarf acacias, and I can't remember the third variety, but yeah. A seedless Valencia. Some Kana, which will just be chop and drop. It's looking all the worse for wear, but it's alright. And mandarin tree, which we had netted over summer to prevent fruit fly. And I heard one drop earlier. on the ground, so but easy peel. They do have seeds, but yeah, gorgeous. Just absolutely covered. Obviously I've already picked 50 odd of them already, so these couple of beds don't get, you can hear thunder there. Today's basically, well, the forecast shows that it was a fully rained out day, but we'll see how we go. This bed doesn't get too much sun in winter, so you can see a rocket's already about to flower, but crazy. Kale, spinach, silver beet chard, celery, lettuce already going to flower. The plantains, so chop and dropped yesterday. Now on this bed, not too much happening. Leeks, garlic. This is usually the sweet potato bed in summer. Cabbage slow forming. Celery's done great actually. Celery looking really good. And we'll probably end it on first little plantain bunch. Yeah, if you guys want to see more gardening content, follow me on Instagram, posting, well, semi-daily, mostly a lot on weekends when I got free time, but follow me at Perth Backyard Gardening. Come along for the journey where we've got lots of things in the pipeline, and see how it all slowly unfolds. But yeah, follow me on YouTube for more gardening content going forward as well. All right, thanks guys.